Right now at 5:30, we start with an Eyewitness News exclusive. This week, we have been sharing the results of a one-of-a-kind survey of Connecticut's public school teachers.
23 questions have been asked of 50,000 teachers who are part of 2 teacher unions. And tonight, we are tackling the issue of mental health.
It's reality, sadly. There are so many kids coming into schools that are not prepared.
Channel 3's Courtney Zeller is joining us right now with what some teachers are saying needs to change tonight. Courtney?
Well, many of these teachers are seeing this problem as early as pre-K. Some tell us they need more resources and how to deal with these issues. Others say there is a difference between behavior and mental health.
I think that if parents knew what was really going on in their classrooms out there, they would be quite shocked.
5th grade teacher David Haynes is in his 20th year. He sheds light on the challenges he's seen when it comes to students' mental health. He says even elementary age students are having issues.
Regulated, they don't know how to behave. They've never been in a setting where they had to perform a task or haven't been properly socialized, so they just start yelling out. They'll start to throw things, knock things over. And at that point, the teacher either has to evacuate the class.
The survey done in partnership with the state's 2 teachers unions show there are clear concerns. Of the 1,400 teachers responding, almost 78% of teachers say there is not sufficient support for students' mental health needs at their school. And 88% say they don't feel equipped to deal with students' mental health challenges.
In terms of a school psychologist or a counselor, there's one for every several hundred students, and it's simply just not enough. Over the last 5 or 10 years, the uptick in student behavior has really increased dramatically, and these people are spread very, very thin.
For other professionals in the field, they say this could be more of a behavioral issue that might stem into mental health.
If you're talking diagnosed mental health, that's a very different story from what I think teachers may be talking about, which is behavioral health. And that is students that are coming into our classrooms affected by trauma, affected by circumstances beyond their control, which are causing them to act out in the classrooms.
She says the issue is currently being talked about in the state legislature. Donald Williams of the Connecticut Education Association says it's a topic that is not going away.
I think what teachers want to see is this problem addressed and not swept under the rug. And by addressed, I mean the early screenings to identify issues and rectify those where possible.
Dr. Mark Brackett has been researching the role of emotions in children for more than 20 years. He tells us he understands the challenges in the classroom. Supporting a child is key.
Just having a supportive environment, a non-judgmental adult in your surroundings is actually a buffer against stress. So it's actually not even providing support necessarily, but it's a child knowing that the adult, teacher, parent who they're with provides unconditional support and love. That alone is a factor in helping kids manage their trauma, in managing their stress, anxiety, and even frustration.
Teachers say this issue should be on the center of everyone's mind.
We know that this issue has become, it's a public health issue. I think you've got to get everybody involved, your community partners, you've got to get the teachers, unions involved, you got to get the state involved where they look for this funding. Because we keep getting, stuff gets cut and stuff gets cut. But I think this is becoming such a huge issue that money should be earmarked for the most important.
Now tonight at 11, a topic tied to mental health, addiction. We will hear from teachers on how significant vaping is in schools and what they believe could be helping when it comes to cracking down. Then tomorrow, we are going to talk about how much teachers really spend when it comes to their classrooms. Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.